reality. I am the masterpiece. Life is the crap.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Brooklyn, from the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Pull. And complete to Drake London. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Randolph. He finds his man, complete. That's Russell. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Randolph had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Randolph finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. .21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Pull. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On second down now. It's King. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Devontae Smith,
36 yards.
And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Randolph. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And caught right side, Green. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Randolph. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Barons have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Through 1 quarter, 14-7. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's King. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lynch. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Smith catches left side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jags have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Randolph. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Randolph. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd and 2, Randolph. He finds his man, complete. That's Russell. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Back to throw. Randolph. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Russell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Throwing on first down. Randolph. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Randolph. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. King fights through, and now a crease. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Poole. It's caught on the right side at Smith. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Off the bootleg, Randolph. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one.
it doesn't connect.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Looking to throw. Randolph. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Touchdown! A great play there. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Barons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Cool.
Got his man. It's London. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We're giving you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Russell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picked up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
To throw on 2nd down. Randolph. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Barons have cut it back within a score.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Nifty move. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, King. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards.
And the Barons have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did. Okay. It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Gordon would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. On third down, pull, throw left side, complete. That's King. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the bootleg, pull. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Pull. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a give, right side. It's King. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. On second down, it's King, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Burgess, and he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Pull. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in hours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And this one is right through, and that'll bring him back within a point. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3, and that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down. Randolph. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Throwing to start the drive. Pull. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pull. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Randolph. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down now. It's King. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. From the gun on 3rd down. Pull.
Got a man. It's London. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Off the bootleg. Poole. They'll roll him out right. Looking sideline. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The throw over the middle taken in. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Poole. caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Smith with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Off the play fake. Randolph. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Randolph. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Randolph. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another play.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. Taking it right down Broadway. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, Randolph. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Barons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window games here in week one.